The arena pulsed with anticipation, a cauldron of noise and energy as the crowd awaited the heavyweight clash between ZHILEI ZHANG of China and Deontay Wilder of the United States. The air crackled with the promise of violence, the kind only two elite heavyweights could deliver. Zhang, a towering figure at 6'6" and nearly 280 pounds, carried the moniker Big Bang for a reason. His fists were like sledgehammers, capable of ending fights in an instant. Across the ring stood Wilder, the lanky, 6'7" bronze bomber, whose 40 knockouts in 43 wins spoke to a right hand that could switch off lights with terrifying precision. This wasn't just a fight, it was a collision of raw power, a test of who could impose their will under the bright lights of a sold-out venue. As the fighters made their entrances, the atmosphere intensified. Zhang strode to the ring with a quiet confidence, his massive frame draped in a red and gold robe, the colors of his homeland. The crowd roared, sensing the destructive force he brought. Wilder, by contrast, exuded charisma, his lean physique moving with a coiled energy, his eyes locked on the ring as if already visualizing the knockout. The announcer's voice boomed, introducing the combatants. Zhang with a record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, 21 of those victories by knockout. Wilder with 43 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, an astonishing 40 knockouts to his name. The stats flashed across the screens, setting the stage for a battle where one mistake could end it all. The opening bell rang, and the fight began with cautious intensity. Zhang, a southpaw, lumbered forward, his heavy steps deliberate, cutting off the ring to limit Wilder's movement. Wilder, the more agile of the two, circled to his left, flicking out a sharp jab to gauge the distance. The first round was a chess match, each man probing for weaknesses. Zhang's jab was more clubbing, a heavy thud that pushed Wilder back when it landed. Wilder, meanwhile, relied on his speed, darting in and out, his right hand cocked like a loaded gun. The crowd buzzed with every feint, knowing a single clean shot could change everything. Late in the round, Zhang landed a stiff left to Wilder's chest, a warning shot that drew a gasp from the audience. Wilder answered with a quick right that grazed Zhang's chin, a reminder of the danger he posed. Round 2 saw Zhang increase the pressure. His size advantage became apparent as he bullied Wilder toward the ropes, cutting off escape routes. Wilder's footwork, usually a strength, seemed less effective against Zhang's methodical pursuit. The Chinese fighter began targeting the body, digging heavy hooks into Wilder's midsection. Each blow landed with a thud that echoed through the arena, and Wilder's face tightened, betraying the punishment. But the American wasn't defenseless. He slipped a Zhang left hand and countered with a looping right that caught Zhang on the temple. The crowd erupted, but Zhang shook it off, his massive frame absorbing the blow like a granite statue. The round ended with both men exchanging jabs in the center of the ring, neither willing to give an inch. By round 3, the fight's rhythm was clear. Zhang was the aggressor, using his bulk to wear Wilder down, while Wilder looked for openings to land his devastating right. Zhang's game plan was to smother Wilder, forcing him into close quarters where his long arms were less effective. A brutal sequence unfolded as Zhang trapped Wilder against the ropes, unloading a combination that included a vicious left hook to the body and a right to the head. Wilder's knees buckled slightly, but he clinched, buying time to clear his head. The referee broke them apart, and Wilder retaliated with a quick 1-2, his right hand snapping Zhang's head back. The round closed with the crowd on its feet. 2 fighters shared a brief embrace in the ring, a nod to the warrior's code that binds even the fiercest rivals. The highlights of the fight played on the arena's screens, each replay drawing fresh cheers. Slow-motion footage captured the moment Zhang's left hand landed, Wilder's head snapping back, his eyes glazing over. Another angle showed the body shots that had worn Wilder down, each punch a testament to Zhang's strategy of breaking his opponent piece by piece. Analysts at ringside praised Zhang's patience and power, noting how he'd neutralized one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history. For Wilder, the loss was a setback, but his career was far from over. His knockout pedigree ensured he'd remain a threat in the division. As the crowd filed out, the buzz of the fight lingered. Social media lit up with clips of the knockout. fans debating whether Zhang's performance marked him as a true contender for the heavyweight crown. For Zhang, the victory was a statement, a declaration that China's Big Bang was ready to take on the world's best. For Wilder, it was a moment to regroup, to return to the gym and refine the skills that had made him a champion. The fight, though brief, was a microcosm of boxing's brutal beauty: 2 men, 1 ring, and a story told in sweat, blood, and sheer willpower. The night ended with Zhang's hand raised, his name etched into the annals of heavyweight boxing. The arena lights dimmed, but the echoes of the fight would resonate